common marker.
My name is Kirk Waller, and I played Gaius on The Chosen. Gaius is a centurion. I'm in charge of 100 men. My job is basically to guard the tax booth that Matthew sort of runs. My approach from the very beginning was, if you work with somebody 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, you're not going to be a jerk to that person. That's just not how life works. So I brought that humanity to it and just had an understanding and a patience with him. I think the first time I actually really encounter him is when Jesus says to Matthew, "Follow me." It was a shocking moment, I think, for Gaius, in that why would a kid, young man, who is so precise, go live a life that's so unprecise and unpredictable and dangerous? Something made him do that. That is a big shift, and that got Gaius very curious. I've been friends with and have been working with Dallas Jenkins for 25 years. He doesn't tell me anything, okay? Nothing. I get to discover it when the audience discovers it. I remember reading season 3 and going along and like, oh, I'm married. Oh, I have a son, 2 sons from 2 different women. Oh, okay, what happened there? And imagine my surprise when I started reading episode 4. I become praetor, which is, you know, both a magistrate as well as the leader of the army. Not in a million years did I think I would become praetor. Oof, how am I gonna do this? And then, of course, you get into the conversion scene. The biggest part of that scene is surrender. The way I can relate to that personally is I am very meticulous, I'm very hardworking, I'm German, I'm like driven, and it's hard to accept help. And certainly for a centurion who is strong and doing his job and doesn't want to admit weakness, to finally, I get emotional just thinking about it, because I think that's a beautiful thing in anybody's life, if you could just surrender. And then into the scene where I'm asking Jesus to heal my son. The first line of that scene is, "Lord." When I read that, I was like, okay, there's God, there's Jesus, there's the Holy Trinity. Like, what exactly does Lord mean anyway? My secret weapon on The Chosen is Amanda, Dallas's wife, who I've also known for 25 years. And so I texted Amanda, I was like, what exactly does Lord mean? I think one of the things she said still hits me, like prostrate on the ground in humility. And that's what Lord means. I just took those beautiful words of advice and brought that to the scene as best I could. And with that, ultimate belief. You can do anything. I'm not worthy, but I know you can do it. Gaius has taken a long journey, so it's crystal clear. Because if there was anybody that was going to dispute it, it was me, a Roman. It's going to be interesting to see what happens to Gaius, because Gaius is walking a tightrope between Rome and faith and belief in Jesus Christ. I could fall either way. I can't wait to see what happens.